Short connection to the tight end here. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the Volunteers will line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Off play action, he's looking to throw. Goes deep off his back foot. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Not much on the return. Tackled at the 17 with a big interception for this defense.
And just like that, this defense takes advantage of the bad decision by the quarterback, steps in front of it for the interception. Now they've got great field position here early in this game.
He's going to hand this off.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it on the move. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
And the Noles will line up to kick it away. The offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. High-tempo offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They trial the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Important second down play coming up. Short throw complete to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a...
And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
That back just had nowhere to go. You got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
From their own 7, it's now 2nd and long. The back in motion now. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Boy, that's a big-time scramble by that quarterback. My gosh, if you're the defensive coordinator, you got to be scratching your head. You had him at 2nd and forever. You take away everything downfield, and this guy picks up these yards by running the ball. Now, it's 3rd down. You better make up for it right here.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Catch made by the tight end. It's a nice game. Move the football up to the 27.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
They'll run it here. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the catch. He's in the clear. Inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Seminoles.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early. Allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball, that post route.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. And the Seminoles line up on 1st and 10 now. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warrick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. First down, looking to throw the ball. And that catch is hauled in. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. The Curtains, Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Touchdown, Florida State. This quarterback on fire today. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Shotgun handoff here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Running out of time in the pocket. He'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Without the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete ball. Here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. So they have to come up with something here on third down after the incompletion. A play action, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. The Vols will line up to punt it away.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Keeping it on the ground here. going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The pocket breaking down. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. A missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this. I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses him.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Now they're putting themselves in these third and long situations, and it's simply not a recipe for success. They can't keep this up as this game wears on.
The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He hands it off from the gun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
It's a ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And the coverage team finally gets him, but a great return. You can see the elusive speed from the return man. State offense heads back onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Florida State.
The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. Complete. At the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Knowles. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee And to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Play action here on first down. Looking deep to the right side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, that's 3 straight incompletions here to start this drive, and now we got a 4th and 10. Might want to try to establish more of a rhythm next time you get the football.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the returner is brought down. The Florida State offense on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Here's the 2nd down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
You call a quick out on 3rd down? I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The Noles come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. They'll change the pre-snap look now. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. 2nd down after the incompletion. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch is made down the middle. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Quarterback drops back. On the move now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. That's an RPO caught on the left side. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gain there.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the fourth quarter, it really starts to wear you out.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Catch made on the right side. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's an outbound. The catch made. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
QB keeper all the way. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. He throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up 3rd down.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this 3rd down.
After this long drive, you'd hate to settle for a field goal. Can they find the end zone? And the wideout goes in motion. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up 4th down now. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. On the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half, and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
To the offense, looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. A deep shot to the right. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Contact as he threw it. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The pass rush closing in. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Set to advance on the football.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. On 1st down, it's play action. Looking for a man deep down the middle. The ball is picked off.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Wants to throw it. Bringing pressure. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up 4th down. The Vols will line up to boot it away. Back out to punt for the 4th time today. We'll see what he can do with the return. Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. That is broken up and incomplete.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. He's back to throw again on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab, and they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Makes the catch downfield. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion.
What a game here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The Seminoles looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Running a quarterback sneak here. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Grab down the middle. It's Sands.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. The shotgun running play call. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And 1st down for the offense.
The Volunteers with 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. He
he just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
So second down after the incompletion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, they come out in that nickel package. The move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
Here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw to the left. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Running back with the football. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. It's a run. Running back's got it. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
And that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, they trap him for a sack. And the Noles hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Boy, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Breaks an open space. Here he goes. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Florida State. They are pouring it on now.
Oh, man, it's plays like this that make the defensive coordinator want to throw his headset or control it. I mean, he gets carved up on the ground by the quarterback. Is definitely frustrating. What a great job by the quarterback, seeing the opportunity to not just pick up a big gain here, but take it in for 6 himself.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So from the 18-yard line, it's 2nd and long. Pressure is coming. Just standing there, gets hit again.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Catch made on the left side. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but what an explosive play.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
An explosive play flips the field and suddenly puts this offense into scoring position in enemy territory. And it's hauled in way downfield. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. 2nd touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
And now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And now the try for 2. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Throws to the tight end. Sails it way high out of the end zone and incomplete. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Ready, fight.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking deep down the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's another deep shot. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. He could go. The 30. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
And they'll take over.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And the offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day.
Chris, that's his 3rd interception in this game alone. If he's going to stay in this game, he's got to do a better job of protecting the football.
First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. And as we wrap up the third quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, drops back. Oh, the pass rush gets home. And the Seminoles hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
3rd down coming up.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Zips it down the middle. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws, it's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
The offense will stay on the field for this 4th down attempt. Looking for a man. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on 4th down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it, when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do. They get the ball, and now look at the field position that they have.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Not the accuracy we expect from this senior quarterback. He threw it behind the receiver.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down, looking to throw for it. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Defense is coming after him. Or throwaway there, gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Wideout's now clustered. quarterback. Pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Third down, out of the shotgun. Caught by the receiver. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. The Noles begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. He escapes the pocket. And he slings it deep back to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
And they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
Looking to throw it again. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Second down, looking to throw it. On the move now. And this pass is caught. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming 3rd down call.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Short go to the left. Caught. Touchdown, Noles. They continue to roll up the score. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking for a receiver. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, Vols. No chance to catch him there.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down. So second down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. After a first down.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
And looking to throw now on first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
QB tries it again here on second and 10. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the fourth quarter. Run the ball. Get out of Dodge. Keep everybody healthy.
The Seminoles line it up with first and goal. The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. The defense backed up against their own end zone. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw yet again. And it'll be broken up in the end zone. That's a great play.
We're talking about this defense stepping up, first and goal, and they get the pass breakup, making sure every yard is earned.
Nothing on first down, so now it's second and goal from the 6. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Touchdown, Seminoles. And the route is on.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters. And that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. And right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
Extra point try coming now. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Number 68 sets up this one away.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Out of the half, the talk strategy here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. That's caught. It's King. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. And the Vols hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Brings up second down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Gain of 5. And that's a...
The Volunteers will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Stringing first downs together now. They've got it at the 48. The receiver makes the catch. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the fourth quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
He's going to take off here. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. One thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And he drops back in the gun. He's running out of time here. And they get the completion. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
You talk about a memorable game for a wide receiver. This guy continues to show why he's one of the best in the country. Already 3 touchdowns on the day, and now just tacking on more yardage and a first down.
A quick throw out left, complete. Stop right there at the line, no gain. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. And he'll set up to throw. Launching one to the end zone. This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs.
Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball's right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he drops it on 4th down.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Play action here on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. This is an impressive performance. They played a